Hi guys, so today's video is actually going to be another Q&A. So if you missed my last one, that one's just really like a general Q&A, just getting to know me, so I'll link it down below. But this one, what is related to the video that I just posted that just went live in regards to moving. So I went to my Instagram and I asked you guys what questions you had for me on this. So I got a bunch of questions, so a lot of them are pretty much all the same. So I'll go ahead and address like the biggest question that I think I've seen. Are you staying in Texas? Are you moving closer to your brother? Are you moving out of state? Am I moving to Florida? Are you still in DFW? All of those questions like regarding the where. That video is coming. It's already been filmed, so it's coming. It's coming really soon. So other than that one, I'm just gonna go ahead and start like going down the line. And what made me decide to move? Actually, this was also answered in this video that you're gonna see again, because like I already filmed it. And actually, one of the reasons, I mean, like I said, there's multiple reasons like why I decided to move. It's not like just one thing. There's several different reasons, but one of them I actually did not mention in this upcoming video, so I'll go ahead and answer it now. But actually one big reason was I feel like I had like outgrew my old neighborhood. It's so beautiful. My daughter and I loved it so much, and we literally had the time of our lives, and it's just such a beautiful place. But one thing that did bother me a lot was like how close and jam-packed we were. Like you could stand and touch like the neighbor's house. So I didn't realize like honestly how much that would bother me, but it just started to bother me, and I just wanted something with a little bit more room. The next question is, does the new place have a beautiful outdoor view? And congratulations. Thank you so much. And the answer is yes. It's very beautiful. There's more space between me and my neighbors, and it's so incredibly peaceful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And there's just going to be a lot of content, I imagine, not only for me and for my daughter. If you didn't know, she just started her own YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Her best friend too, by the way. They're absolutely adorable, so you could like see them. You'll see them like in each other's vlogs, by the way. Her name is Megan Brew, and I'll link her channel down below too. Absolute doll. So yes, gorgeous view, and I'm just very excited for you guys to start getting like the most peaceful content ever. Oh, this was another one. So excited to see your new journey. Will you stay in Texas, and are you getting married? The answer is thank you. I'm so excited for the journey too. You'll see again. And am I getting married? No. I actually saw a lot of comments on when I posted the video of the news, and somebody said that like in the end, like I mouthed the word boyfriend, and I did not. No honey, I am still single. I will probably remain single for a good long time. So no. Did I say no? This one's not a question, but excited to see the new house and how you will decorate for Christmas. I'm excited to share with you guys too. That is coming very soon. And I'm also actually very excited for Christmas. I'm gonna be like, if you didn't know, I'm gonna be switching everything up. Decorating is like my biggest passion. So I've shown my entire decorating journey. I mean, you can literally see my style evolve if you go back to all of my old videos and just like watch everything. And you are going to see a very different aesthetic this year, and a lot of it is actually going to be crafts and DIYs and making my ornaments and stuff. So I'm excited for that. This next question says, hi, your old house was so pretty. Is the new one even better? Stupid question, LOL. Hi, by the way, that's not a stupid question. And the old house, yes, super gorgeous, love it. I've talked about it before, like it's just had the most beautiful aura. My daughter and I had the best time, and we will never forget it. It was a stunning house, and so lucky to have had the time that we did. The new house is, I think I've watched you guys like say, oh, I love this house better, I love this house better. Yeah, we're all, I think, gonna have our own preferences. The new house is, it's pretty like, in a way, neck and neck to the old house. So I guess you'll just have to decide for yourself what you think. But for me, I do love the style of it more in the new house because it's more me, and you will see in the house tour. The next question was ranch or colonial? You know, I actually don't know what to call this style house. Yeah, all of these are like, are you moving closer to your brother? Actually, so many of these are, am I moving closer to my brother? You will find out soon. Pics of the new house, not yet. The empty tour is coming soon. Sharon said, I'm so excited for you. Is your new home by a body of water? Holy moly, I can't wait for your reveal. I can't wait to share it with you. And is my new home by a body of water? The answer is, well, yes and no. I don't really know like how close. Like, I'm not on a lake. This question is, when will I share the new home? You guys should be seeing it pretty soon. I would say from the point of this video, maybe less than a week. Empty house tour of your new place, and are you moving to a small house? Actually, no, this new house is bigger than the old house, but only by like 300 square feet. So essentially the new house is about the same size as the two houses before, I guess you could say. This question is, am I coming out with any new merch soon? I have not started any like designs, but I've actually been thinking about it, and I was actually just thinking about it the other day. So it is on my to-do list. I really want to create something, obviously, like I always do, this like very me, but I would actually like to know from you guys, if I create a merch, what would you kind of want to see? Does my house have a new pool? Does my new house have a pool? The answer is no. I actually originally wanted to get a house with a pool, but then when I saw this house and it didn't have a pool, I was actually okay with it, because I know for some people it can just be like a novelty thing. I don't even know if that's like the right word, but like it's exciting at first, but then it kind of like wears off kind of thing. I've seen that from a lot of homeowners, but I think there are some people who have a pool and they get great use out of it. It's always great. I'm not a fan of like chlorine at all. I know I could probably like do a saltwater pool. So if I were to ever have a pool built, which there is still a slim possibility that I might do that, it would have to be saltwater, because I just cannot with chlorine. That's just, I just can't. But the answer is no. It does not currently have a pool. Are you getting some land with the new house? Pretty much answered that before when I talked about the reason why, one of the reasons why I decided to move. I just started to really feel, I was just starting to feel very claustrophobic, and I was not enjoying how it just felt like slightly packed sardines. Will the new place be bigger? I'll miss your kitchen. I loved it. Yes, I loved that kitchen too. I actually think it was, I think it's honestly what actually sold the house on its own. The kitchen is just stunning. I loved it, but the granite and kind of the color of the cabinets, the color of the island being gray, not really me and my aesthetic at all. I felt like it really like clashed in a lot of ways with my style and my decor, even though I did make it work. But I'm just not a fan of like the way that it was kind of like gray and blue in the granite and the gray in the island and the stark bright white of the cabinets. Gorgeous, yes, just not my personal style. So I do love the new house kitchen so much. You guys are going to get to see it really soon. The one thing is that the new house kitchen does not have an island, so, but you'll see what it does have, and it's gorgeous. So this was another question, and actually not so much a question, but I guess you could say a concern, and not from Instagram, but I saw it on when I posted the video. Somebody was just like, oh, I'm just so concerned, you're moving house to house. And here's the thing about that is, in a lot of ways, that's an assumption, because people don't know why a move in my life has occurred so much from you guys watching me. But, and there have been reasons for why I have moved several different houses. But even if I didn't have a reason and I just wanted to pack up and go, that's not concerning in my opinion at all. Lots of people like to move. They don't like to stay in one place, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing in my mind that's concerning about that. I mean, there could be maybe some underlining things that could stem from childhood for some people in regards to that, but I feel like if somebody's happy and they're that's what they want to do, I don't think there's anything concerning about that. But for me personally, there's been a reason for every move, and I figured might as well go ahead and tell you guys. But so thinking back to all the houses that have been on my YouTube channel, so not the recent old house, and not the house before that, and not the house before that, but the house that I feel like there might not even be any videos, I might not have made them public anymore. But that house was very important in the explanation of this video, because at the time, and I talked about this, so if you've been a long time subscriber, then you will remember this story, but we had to move out of that house. I had no plans to move out of that house, but we had to move because they built a brand new high school that year, and it was going to be open that following year, and literally the freaking cutoff line was the alley. And our house was going to the new high school, and my daughter wanted to feed into the high school that she did end up going to. So she did not want to go to the new high school. She wanted to go to the high school where all her friends were going, and I wanted that for her too. I didn't want to have her go, no need for that. We could just easily move and be rezoned. So we made that move so that she could be rezoned. That's when we went into the, if you've watched my videos, then you know, the house with all the huge massive windows and the curtains and all of that. A lot of you love that house. I love that house too. That was the one where Loxie would do the stuff in the background. Now that house was zoned for her high school, so we were doing great there, and I actually had planned on staying in this house the entirety of her high school career. But the owners decided that they were going to move pretty far away, so they wanted to sell the house. And I knew I didn't want to buy. I was renting this house. I knew I didn't want to buy because honestly, I was just waiting for her to graduate because I wanted to get out of that city immediately. So I wasn't willing to buy that house, so that's why I moved into the house before the old house. That was the house where knife night, my Instagram girls know. So then I spent all of the rest of her high school career there. So 2 years in this house, 2 years in this house, and it was about 2 years in this house as well. So because of the way everything worked out, I was just trying to maintain keeping her zoned, just finishing out high school. As soon as she finished high school, I knew I was gone. And that is when I moved out of that city and into the old house. So, and there we go. I just love you and your channel. You bring me shopping with you when my anxiety won't let me leave my home. And oh man, literally, I hate that for you, and I hope that you are feeling better. I have never really understood anxiety or anything like that until recently, and it is mind-blowing how you are literally in your body and something else is taking control, and it feels absolutely horrible, debilitating. And for somebody like me where control is a very big deal and not having control, that was just awful. But I'll just say that I hope you get better, and I hope you leave, and I hope that you fight it, and I hope that everything gets better for you. This next question is this your dream location house, or are you just downsizing? The answer is no. It's more square footage, like I said before, so it was never about downsizing. you know, in terms of my job in YouTube, like essentially my house is also part of my job, you know, having the craft room, which runs Etsy, having my office, which runs all of my videos and all of my planning and all of the editing. And then the decorating, that's just a huge part. I'm also a homebody, so it just, the whole thing works for me and brings me so much joy. So I'm still maintaining relatively this, you know, very close to the same square footage. This was more about moving to a bigger plot of land, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. Will Loki get a bigger yard with a pool? I answered about the pool, but actually Loki will get a bigger yard. The way this house is set up though, there's a fenced in area for him, and that fenced in area I believe is actually the size of the old house's backyard that he was in, but there's a bigger area that's not fenced in, and I'm gonna have to fence it in because Loki's very sociable. He will want to, you know, so. I also got a lot of questions very similar to, will there be a craft room? Will there be a media room? So I'll go ahead and explain all of that now. So there will be a craft room, there will be a guest bedroom, there will be an office, there will be, I thought I was gonna list off more, to be honest, but actually there will not be a media room. You will, once I do the house tour, everything will be explained on why my daughter and I decided how we're doing the rooms. But essentially there is a media room, essentially, in this house. But we're actually going to use it as Micah's room. So once Micah moves out and, you know, lives on her own, she's 21 years old right now. But once she does move out, I will turn that into the official media room. So I will still have all of my posters, all the things, and it will eventually get converted back to a media room. But for now, that space will be used as Micah's bedroom. And because it was really important for me to have a guest bedroom, so there's that. I'm not sure if there's going to be a library. I know. Ooh, I almost can feel it. I can almost feel it through the screen. I love having a library. It has been literally my favorite space and one of the last spaces I just decorated. There could be a combo. There could be a dining room / library together. I know that probably sounds very bizarre, but I've seen photos on Pinterest and I love it. And I actually talked about doing that in the old house, but then I decided not to do like a combination of the two. So that's, I think, what's gonna go down in the future. So very excited about that. But you guys, I can't wait for you to see the decorating plans I have for this entire house. It is going to be like, I'm so excited because I loved all the way I decorated like the new stuff previously in the old house. I was so in love with like my style and how it just kind of evolved, and I want to do the same, but like kick it up a little bit more of a notch. So the space I'm very excited about right now is my office. I'm gonna do a whole like wall thing with like a vintage picture. It's gonna be just gorgeous. There's gonna be some DIY in this. There's gonna be some painting in this, and I'm not a fan of that, but like I do feel like this house I will be in for a long time. Not a question, LOL, but I'm so excited for all of the content coming. I'm just shook by the way you guys are just like screaming for me. Like, I can literally feel your energy through the comments because I talked about this, and actually no, you won't see this until the why I'm moving and the where I'm moving video, because I talked about it there, but your support has been absolutely everything. So thank you so much for that. How many rooms does your house have? This is a 4-bedroom house plus the media room. So because of that, that's why we turned the media room into my daughter's room, because the old house was 5 bedrooms and I used one of the bedrooms as my office, and I'm having to do the same thing in this new house. So I couldn't lose an office, I couldn't lose a craft room, and I really didn't want to lose a guest bedroom. So And it worked out perfect anyway, because she loved the space and the media room. You know, I'm still gonna have a living room, so that's pretty much it, even though there's so many questions, but they're all the same, and I'm really sorry. I really thought that like I was going to get more of like house particular questions. Obviously I know that you guys want to know like why I'm moving, where I'm moving to, but like I said, I've already had this video filmed and it's already scheduled for release, so you guys are going to see it really soon. And so you're not gonna have to wait much longer to get the answers that you want. But what else? There was something else that I was going to say. I'm just very excited. I know for a lot of you this was very shocking, and me too, because I did not plan this. As a matter of fact, I actually did a vision board, which I'm gonna end up showing you guys my vision board because it's just kind of crazy. But at the time of me doing my vision board, which I think was, I don't remember if it was before I bought my car or like right after, but I still, in that frame of mind, I still did not know that I was going to be moving. I had no idea, but I always knew it was like the goal, because at this point I'm knowing like, okay, I don't like how close I am. So I just knew it was like, okay, eventually I will. It wasn't something that I was like actually doing actions to do. So I was just wanting to do a vision board for like, you know, the far future kind of thing. And then one day I just was like, I'm moving. And then I set this goal for myself at that point for it to be October or February. And then next thing I know, it's May. And it's been a crazy whirlwind for me. But I think everything happens for a reason. I firmly believe in that. This house is absolutely perfect. And I'm just so excited for all the things. I can't wait for you guys to see the why, the where, answer all of those questions that you guys have. And I know that you guys are really going to love it soon. And hopefully I don't move for a while. So. But you know what? If I do, there we go, and come on with me.